2 weeks ago, I still had my normal 9 to 5, not even 9 to 5, 9 to 6 job that I absolutely hated. Just like most of the people, including you, hate their own jobs, okay? 2 weeks ago, I had to wake up at 7, no, at 6:30, let's say, in the morning. I had to dress up, get ready, go to work, commute 1 hour, work around 9 hours, including lunch, and then commute another 1 to 1.5 hour back home, and then still cook, prepare everything, and then work on my own business, and then go to sleep early enough so that I am not sleep deprived the next day, okay? And this was my normal life for around 2 to 3 years when I just decided that, yeah, I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to work for myself. I want to build my own wealth instead of building wealth for my own employer. And basically, I decided that I must get enough money so that I can quit my work and then focus on my dreams, okay? And today I want to show you exactly that because as you see right now it's 1st of April, it's Tuesday, it's 10:30 in the morning, so half 11, and as you can see I am not at work. So I am recording this video for you so that you can also learn something new, you can see what I've done so that you can do the same thing and eventually get free, okay? So let's go. Today we are going to talk about how to quit your shitty job, a 9 to 5 job, that you hate, and so that you can focus on your own dreams, okay? Let's go. Basically, who I am my name is Yasha, and as you see in the previous videos, I was mostly talking about finances, stock market analysis, and a little bit of self-improvement because basically those are the things that interest me the most. Therefore, I am living that life. I like finances, I like self-improvement, and I just decided to share my knowledge that I've gathered so far, my experience, and that's why we are here, to learn something new and get better every single day, okay? And additionally, here is my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to teach young men about the finances and money because schools fail to do so, okay? When you go to school, nobody will teach you absolutely anything about the money because professors are broke, teachers are broke, therefore, broke people cannot teach you how to get rich, okay? Broke people who are also employed cannot teach you how to get financially free. Why am I saying this? Because, yeah, the only people that you should listen to are those who actually live the lifestyle that you also want to live, okay? Therefore, you can watch me because I am financially free. I have enough money to quit job and then focus on my dreams. And then if my dreams, let's say that they don't work out, yeah, I'm gonna try something new. I can afford to waste time as normal employed people would say so that I can focus on my own dreams, okay? And therefore you should also listen to my knowledge because I assume if you're watching this video you want to quit your job so that you can focus on your dreams. That's completely normal, that's completely understandable. We are 24, or let's say from 20 to 24 years old. Even if you are younger, that's even better. So we want to achieve something out of our own life. And how can we achieve that? Yeah, by getting correct education and taking risks. Okay, not living a normal life, but rather than that, a normal one. Normal people are going to tell you, yeah, you should go to school, you should study, but what should you study if the schools don't even teach you about the money because they don't have any single idea how to create money, how to make money, how to convince people to give you money, how to sell, how to negotiate, how to, let's say, convince. They don't teach you anything, so fuck them. Okay, good. So let's go. How I got free, okay? As I said, I was stuck at normal job and I wanted to get rich. Like, I want to get rich for at least the last 10 years. Since I was 13 years old, I was thinking about wealth, I was thinking about money, and I just wanted to become rich because I thought that life is so unfair that there are many people who are struggling to pay the bills, but then at the same time you have very few people who have everything that they want, including money and freedom. Okay, I wanted to get free because I was always believing that okay, being rich is important, but being free is even better because you can always make more money, but you can never make more time. Okay, time is something that nobody can create. Okay, everyone has a limited amount of time, but everyone can have unlimited amount of money, so to say. Okay, even though why, then now you are going to say, yeah, why unlimited? Because government is printing new money every single day, so therefore money is literally unlimited, whereas time is limited. If you are lucky, you are going to live 70 to 80 years. Okay, and in those years we want to experience as much as we can, because 70 years or 80 years passed like this really quick. Right now you are already, let's say, 20, so you see 20 years is already gone. Okay, if you live until 80, you are already on 25% of your journey, and that's a lot. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to get free, so I decided that I am going to invest my money in the stock market and also other strategies. Okay, look here, strategies. And I basically was investing money on monthly basis when I got my salary, and I let the money compound, and then eventually, like, I was free. Okay, I quit my job because I had enough money so that I could then all in focus on my own business. But even though I am focusing right now on my business like full time, I was still looking for business models that I can do remotely and mostly for free because I'd hate to spend money. Okay, and basically when I found that business model, I was testing it a little bit around 6 months, and then when I got comfortable with it, I decided to quit, and I am here right now. Good. So today I'm gonna show you how it's done, what you should do, so that you can also enjoy the freedom. Okay. So here is little advice. Grab some crisps, get a notebook, get the pencil so that you can write a few things down, and yeah, let's go. So welcome to the Wall Street. Okay. The best thing about stock market is that everyone can invest in the stock market no matter how much time you have. I mean how much money you have, especially in nowadays because there are so many stockbrokers and various investment companies that offer stocks for as little as €1. Okay, I am not affiliated with anyone. I don't want to make public. I don't want to make any publicity or commercials, but there are, just Google stockbroker or whatever, and you will find for sure some that allow you to invest with €1 per month, more or less. Okay, I, however, do recommend you that you invest more than €1 because with €1 you would have to live for, let's say, 100,000 years until you finally get free. Okay, so basically invest in the stock market, invest as much as you can so that you can still maintain the same lifestyle as you had before. Okay, obviously you are going to be a little bit more calculative. What are you going to spend your money on, what are you going to buy, and what are you not going to buy. Okay, but generally everyone can invest in the stock market, especially if you are from developed country. Okay, I am blessed to be born in Europe, therefore I have, yeah, basically salaries are good enough here so that you can pay your rent and a little bit on the side. Okay, if I would be born somewhere else, the story would be different. Okay, but yeah, so thank God for that. Yeah, but basically what I want to say, everyone can start. If I managed to start, then you can as well. Okay, particularly because in school I was not one of the greatest ones. Okay, in primary school, yes, I was the nerd, but in high school or in gymnasium that we have here in Slovenia, I wasn't particularly smart. Okay, I was one of the lowest people when it comes to grades. Okay, but that didn't stop me because I wanted the money, and with having good grades, you are good worker but not good entrepreneur. Okay, so yeah, basically that's it. Invest in the stock market. Everyone can do it. If I did it, then you can do it as well. Okay, I am no different than you. So generally we have two types of stocks. Okay, we have growth stocks and we have dividend stocks, okay? Growth stocks are stocks that increase in price extremely fast, but at the same time also the decrease in price extremely fast, okay? For example, Tesla would be one growth stock, okay? Look, let me show you. Tesla, okay, wait. Tesla stock. Let me show you. In 1 year, for example, the stock price went from 175 to 460, okay? That's a massive growth, okay? That's why they are called growth stocks, because those companies invest their own profits into growing the business so that the stock also grows, and then investors and also owners, of course, make more money, okay? That's why it's a growth stock because it grows, okay? And then on the other side, we have dividend stocks. Dividend stocks are stocks that don't grow that much because the company invests a very small percentage of their profit into the business, into growing the business, but rather than spends the profit for paying shareholders, okay? They basically make, let's say, 1 million euros in profit, okay? So they are going to invest, let's say, 100,000 euros into the business. They are going to reinvest that money to grow the business. But for them, it's more important that they share the remaining 900,000 euros with investors so that basically investors get paid in form of a dividend, okay? We are going to explain all of those things in more detail, don't worry. This is just the first video. I want to show you basically the simple structure of getting financial freedom. So yeah, basically growth stocks and dividend stocks, okay? One dividend stock that is very popular and that I also recommend buying is Main Street Capital. As you can see, Main Street Capital grew from $46 to 63 in 1 year, okay? When we compare that growth with the growth from Tesla, which went from, let's say, 170 to 460, that's like $300. And then when we see here the growth of around 10 to $20, we can see the difference, right? So yeah, those are the two types of stocks, and I recommend you that you always buy dividend stocks. At least from my experience, they are better because they are safer. You can start learning on them really good because, as I said, they don't grow that much. They have very small, slow, steady growth, as opposed to growth stocks, because the growth stocks increase a lot, then you are going to be very happy, and then when they will crash a lot, then you will start to panic and you will start to do some stupid shit because you don't have experience yet, okay? But with dividend stocks, you can start investing, you get some experience, you get the knowledge, you start to know how to control your emotions, because even if the growth stock, if the dividend stock, let's say, drops 5%, that's going to be like 5 euros, So with 5 euros in minus, yeah, we are still okay, okay, we lost 5 euros, that's like one kebab, okay, so don't worry, okay? And additionally, dividend stocks are amazing for cash flow, okay? Many people will think that being rich is important, like being rich is the ultimate goal of financial freedom, but that's not the case. Having enough cash flow is actually the reason when you are rich, okay? That's the idea behind it, because being rich means that you have a lot of money, but once you spend that money, you have to get back to work, okay? But being wealthy means, for example, having enough cash flow so that you can, even if you quit your job, your investments, your dividend stocks keep bringing you money so that you can basically live forever without any job, okay? If you want to know how to invest in stocks, I made my actually second video on YouTube channel. That's back from December 2023. I made it so you can watch it. And obviously I'm gonna make an update version as well with all the knowledge that I have right now. So yeah, but for the time being, please watch this video. I'm gonna show you in that video how to like find the parameters, what companies are good, what companies are bad, what software you should use, and then basically which filters you should create so that you can find good stocks. Okay, don't worry, everything is explained there. I do admit, however, that I still didn't have that much experience and I was a bit nervous because it was my second video. So maybe the quality is not as good as you would expect, but still I hope it's not gonna bother you. So yeah, feel free to watch it. And now here we have some tips and tricks as well. For example, when you are going to start investing, invest 30% of your salary, because that way you are going to ensure that you are still like paying yourself. You always pay yourself first when you invest the salary first, okay? And then you pay your rent, then you pay your food, then you pay your electricity, and then other costs as well, okay? But let's say that if you don't invest 30% of your salary, you will then pay your rent first. So you are going to pay your landlord, then you are going to buy food, so you are going to pay the shop, and then you are going to buy other clothes like shoes and other shit that you actually don't need, because you will still think that you have enough money, so you're going to pay the clothing store, okay? And then you are going to have like 100 euros left, which you are then going to invest in the stock market, okay? So you actually paid yourself last, okay? I recommend you that you invest immediately when you get the salary, okay? This is what I did. I first invested 30% and then I paid my rent, okay? That way I was paying myself first, okay? And then when I did that in the past, right now I can live free, because Yasha from the past was investing that money so that Yasha in the future, which is me right now, can live a good life, okay? So always pay yourself first. Never sell your stocks, because stock market will eventually always go up, okay? For example, let's take a look. SP 500 index, let's take a look in maximum year. Look, it went up, okay? Then Dow Jones, for example, you're going to see it went up as well, okay? Let's take a look at Russell 2000, which is another index. Always up, okay? You see, so don't worry, never sell stocks, because eventually they will go up, okay? Because eventually the economy recovers, okay? Yeah, there are going to be crashes, but don't worry, stock market always goes up, okay? That's what the past has shown, so why wouldn't we like that in the future as well? Because people will not change, we cannot change our habits, okay? Therefore, don't worry at all. Okay, if you are still afraid to invest in the stock market because you are going to think that you are going to lose money, then I recommend you 3 safer strategies, okay? The first one is going to be just invest in the SP 500. Why? Because as I told you just 1 second ago, market always goes up, you see? So even if you start investing, eventually you are going to make money for sure, because stock market always grows, okay? That's the first strategy. The second strategy is to start investing with the mutual funds, okay? Because those guys over there are professionals, they are investing for many clients, okay? And more people start to invest in mutual funds because they just are tired of working the whole day and then have zero free time and zero money at the end of the month. So they were thinking, okay, we are going to invest in the stock market, but we don't want to do it, so we are going to let other people do it. And this is where mutual funds come into game, okay? If mutual funds would do a bad job, then they wouldn't have clients, okay? But every single year you can see that mutual funds like BlackRock, for example, are hitting record profits because of their strategies, yeah, because apparently they know how to invest money, so they can start, okay? So, I mean, you can start with mutual funds. The third strategy is a strategy that helped me accelerate my investment game immersively. So, like with those strategies that I'm using, I have more monthly income rather than compared with dividend stocks, I have less risk in comparison to stock market, and I am independent from the stock market movement. Okay, if the market goes up, I make the money. If the market goes down, I still make the money. Okay, and I'm teaching those strategies in the first link in the description, so feel free to take a look. And the last tip that I have for you is that you should have enough money to survive at least 1 year. Okay, if your living expenses are 1,000 euros, just like mine, then you should have at least 12,000 euros invested or saved, and then you can quit your job and then focus on your business for 1 year straight. Okay, luckily for me, I have enough money to survive a couple of years, so I am good to go. Okay, but still, if I will not make any money within 1 year, I'm gonna change business model, or I'm gonna keep going, keep pushing, so that I can really invest those 3 years of my free time into myself and my business, and then eventually I'm gonna win. Okay, so yeah, this is basically it, bro. Invest in the stock market, invest 30% of your salary. If you want to have accelerated growth, then contact me with the link below, and I'm gonna teach you. And do the hard work, and see you on top of the world.